Hey you guys, welcome back to my table of three. My name is Carrie. I'm so glad you're joining me today. Today I'm going to show you a little bit another side dish that you can have for Thanksgiving. It's a Trim Healthy Mama S. It's keto friendly and it's a great new twist on an old classic. So today I'm going to show you how I make my husband and son a version of green bean casserole. It's not my favorite. I never have liked it. I still don't like it that much. I do, however, eat these when there are some. Still not my favorite, but so much better than the canned soup variety that you know. The traditional green bean casserole, I believe, has cream of mushroom soup or cream of chicken, which we know has a bunch of unsavory ingredients in it, so we don't use that. So I make these Parmesan green beans. Actually, you have to forgive me, I woke up not feeling good yesterday, so trying to get a little bit of my prep done today. I thought I'd do this video for you guys as well for Thanksgiving. So what I do to replace those is I use cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, heavy whipping cream, a little bit of sour cream, some egg yolks, and some bacon. Now today I'm going to be using real bacon crumbles. I don't feel like cooking or frying bacon or putting it in the oven, so I'm going to take a shortcut today, which is totally okay. So my mom passed and I'm taking it. But I'm going to show you what I did. So far I went ahead, since I didn't want you to have to listen to the blender. And again, I'll put the link to the recipe below. So I'm not going to tell you exact measurements because I'll forget something. But I put the cream cheese, the heavy cream, Parmesan, sour cream, and the egg yolks into the blender. Blended that all up. I'm using frozen green beans. A trick that I do is I let them thaw completely. I drain them really well on the strainer. And then honestly, I kind of do what you do for spinach. I kind of get a dry kitchen towel that's clean, and I press a lot of the moisture out because they will release water as they cook, so you don't want them to release a lot or your green bean casserole will be running. Now I will tell you, this will also not be as thick as when you bake the traditional in the oven, because the soups have thickeners in them and we're not going to use that. However, if you do want it to be thicker, then you can use glue cheese or xanthan gum or your favorite low-carb sweetener. So I'm going to get my hair out of the way so it doesn't get in the food. So let's get started. I'm going to turn you around and show you, like I said, I've already blended up the sauce. I'm going to combine them and I put them in the slow cooker. So it's a great way to free up oven space for your turkey or your yams or whatever else you need to cook for your family. So let me show you how to do that really quick, okay? Alright guys, so here are my green beans. Like I said, I'm using frozen green beans. You can use fresh green beans. I would recommend blanching or steaming them a little bit before you put them in a mixture. So what I'm going to do is add the cream mixture. Remember what I said, recipe below, so don't worry about writing anything down because I don't feel like remembering everything that I put in here right now. So link below. So I'm just going to pour this creamy mixture. Remember, this is the mixture that takes place of the canned soups and things like that in the green bean casserole. And again, I call this the bacon Parmesan green beans in the slow cooker. Actually, the Trim Healthy Mama fan page, the authors of Trim Healthy Mama, are actually sharing this recipe today on their Facebook page. This is Sunday, so if you happen to follow their page, I'd appreciate if you stop by and say something. Alright, so here we go. You see how creamy that looks? And then, like I said, I'm going to put, calls for bacon crumbles, so I am going to just use real bacon crumbles from the store. Don't feel like it today, but if you want to, you can totally fry the bacon crispy, crumble it, bake it in the oven, crumble it, however you do your bacon. But this is my mom pass today, and it's going to be just as delicious. I've made it like this before when I was creating it for the blog, and the boys loved it. Don't you think so? Did you like it, Nate? Mm-hmm. You couldn't tell it was bacon bits, right? I mean, okay, so that's it. Now, this does have 2 egg yolks in it, so if you want to taste the sauce before you put the egg yolks in for salt, pepper, things like that, you can do that. Then add the egg yolks. Mine are my chicken eggs, so I'll be honest, I have tasted it since. The egg yolks are only just a tall, and I'm not afraid, but I'm not telling you to do that, so just be safe. So the next thing I'm going to do is get my slow cooker ready. I am going to plug it in. Now, this is 36 ounces of frozen green beans. If you're using fresh green beans, you can use 2 to 2.5 pounds. You can also scale this down. You may just want to cut the sauce back a little bit if you want to make it smaller. This will be more than enough for my boys. Excuse Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish putting that in there. I want every bit of that goodness in there. And remember what I said. This is going to be a little bit, it is going to thicken some. And you can always thicken it more. Can you see in there, Nate? But I am just going to do this. These are meant to be really creamy. I don't like the gelatinous look sometimes of the green bean casserole that you bake in the oven. And I have made that for my boys too. But I'm going to go ahead and get this going. I'm going to do, let's make sure we get it back here. Go down here so we can show up. We're going to do power. And I'm going to do it on high. Right now I'm going to do it for, I'm going to set it for, I'm going to do 3 hours on high, but I'm going to check it at about 2.5. If you want to, you can come in and stir as well. Another thing you can do, I don't have any right now, but you can add some mozzarella cheese in there at like the 2.5 hour mark to make it creamy, more Parmesan, and all things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and reach across you, sorry. Put this lid on and let these cook. And then I will show you in a little bit, about 2.5 hours, what they look like. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so this has been cooking for 2.5 hours on high, and this is what it looks like. You can see in there. Now, can you get a? So it's very creamy. Now, of course, in the traditional green bean casserole, it has mushrooms. You can definitely saute some onions and mushrooms and throw those in here before you cook them in your a slow cooker. If you want a more of a traditional, you know, mushrooms in it. My family does not. I like mushrooms, but Nate and Anthony do not like mushrooms, so we leave it out and sub bacon. So this is what it looks like. This is about a half a cup is what I say serving. It'll serve probably 12 to 14 people at that capacity. You can always cut it in half if you're in a small group, but I don't have no doubt that my boys will eat this over a couple of days. If you're going to prep your meals, I would do this. You can mix this up the day before and then cook it the morning of. I don't really know if it would be good cooked ahead of time or refrozen because it may get watery, but you can find the recipe for this down below. And so you can follow that over to I'm going to take the camera from Nate and show you what we've been doing while it cooked. You can see, I can see a part of the tree that I got to fix the lights on, but we have put up our Christmas tree. I don't really feel that awesome. I'll take you here and show you, but I wanted to get it done in case I start to feel worse. So I'll let you see it. And it's not perfect. We just started putting it up. I have to fluff a little bit more up here and fix the lights. Plug those in right there. But this is probably all I'll do today. We have our tree skirt up and our put on the gold balls in the little spriggly topper. And that'll be it. You can see reality here still all over the floor. So that is that. I'll turn you back around and I'll say goodbye. Okay, so I hope you enjoy either the potatoes that I showed you the other day that are low fat from Healthy Mama E, or this green bean casserole. I don't know if I'll film any more before Thanksgiving, but if I don't, I hope you and your family have a very blessed day. I'm so grateful for each one of you that actually watch the videos and comment. I'm so thankful that I get a chance to share with you guys, and I hope you have a very blessed Thanksgiving with all your families and friends. See you next time.